won a car in one of our gaming videos. He asked, "What is the ideal number of people to have in your thumbnail?" That's a hard one because it really depends what the topic of the video is. So I can't give you 100% concrete answer, but if we're talking by the book, you definitely probably only want one person in there. It's like, one of the beautiful things about having people in a thumbnail is like you make eye contact, you feel connected, and so it makes you more likely to click and things like that. And obviously, the more people you have, the more diminished that is. So I guess ideally one, but I mean, there are videos that go viral with 100 people in a thumbnail. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't hold to that firmly. All right, let's keep scrolling through them, and maybe later I might bring a few of you up for just to ask me some audio questions. Mr. Donut said, "Why do I get no subs?" Might be because your name's Mr. Donut 85. I don't know. Hopefully, because I said that, you get subs now. So there you go. Let's see. Let me refresh. This was a long one. I'm not ready for these long ones. I'm going to skip this one. How many times a week should you post? Yo, I wish there was like some type of poll or something where like you guys could give me feedback if like the questions I'm answering you're actually interested in. And also if you're a YouTuber, let me know. We can bring you up. But so like I said, we're just easing in because people are still joining and stuff. So I don't want to get into any like long-winded stuff for like another 5 minutes. But how many times a week should you post? Here's the thing: the beauty of YouTube is like you can do well doing a lot of different things. There's no like one size fit all way to like really crush it on YouTube, right? Like take for example someone like Sniper Wolf, right? She's uploading every single day, and I think she's pulling like 500-600 million views a month. So she's uploading daily videos and getting crazy views. Or I think like 2 months ago or a month ago, we had a month very similar, a big month, and I think we were only uploading once a week. And then there's people like Jelly who uploaded twice a day, and he had like a 500 million view month like a year ago. So that's kind of the cool part about YouTube is as long as you're making content that the audience wants and consumes, like there's a lot of different ways you can do well. There's no really one shoe fits all. That makes sense. People hate when I say that because they're like, well, that doesn't help me, but it's the truth. People do well with all sorts of upload frequencies. Let me refresh my name. Let's see. We'll trade you a $50 necklace for a shout out. Sorry, Charlie. Gonna have to say no to that one. And these are a lot of good questions. Some of these are pretty deep. I don't know if I'm ready to go in my feels right now. Just looking for some stereotypical YouTube questions so I can help the gang out. How do I get enough money to start doing YouTube? Like get some equipment? Well, seeing how you tweeted this at me, I assume you have like a computer or a phone, and you're probably going to hate me for saying this, but that means you already have basically what you need to do this. I don't know if you guys hate these types of stories, but when I first started, I actually got 200,000 subscribers with an iPhone. Literally, I got 200,000 subscribers on my channel with a phone. And I didn't have like an external microphone or lapel or anything. I bought this like little like $30 thing that you plug in the lightning charger cable on your phone, and there's this little microphone that would stick outside my phone, and I recorded with my phone and a mic plugged in my phone, and that's how I did a lot of videos. And so how do you get enough money to get equipment? Well, just literally whatever you have, just make do with it and just grind. And because I did that for like a few years, and then I got into the monetization program, and I was making like $1 a day, and then I saved up for like 60 days. I bought a blue snowball, saved up for like half a year. I bought a computer, etc. And I mean, for me to get equipment, it was literally like it took years upon years of just working, basically all my free time outside of school because I was a teenager, and I just reinvested all the money back into equipment. I wish there's an easier answer. You know what I mean? Like, it is unfair. Some people will start off with everything, and then some of you guys are going to have to, grind and earn the equipment slowly over years. But you know what? You just gotta make do with what you have. And if you're determined enough, I do believe you'll be able to find a way. So that's my 2 cents on that. Let's reopen Twitter. Let's see if we can find another good question. Also, outside of questions, if you just want to tweet me if you're enjoying this or not, feedback is good. Anything I could do better, always love to know. Is it necessary to have numbers at the end of your YouTube nickname to be famous? Well, let's be honest. I attribute all my success to the non-existent numbers in my name. So yes, I would say so. How do I actually get views? Well, noob, I'm going to need you to be a little more detailed than that. Because there's a lot of ways I could go in depth about that one. Hey, Ish asked another question. I'm going to skip over it, Ish. I can't just... This just turns into a session where I only answer his questions. What is the best way to get views and subs for a small YouTuber like me? Looks like a Roblox profile picture. I don't know. Regardless, the best way to get views, in my opinion, this I can't say is factual, but in my opinion, I think it's better to really, really focus on quality if you're a very small YouTuber, and you need you can upload a video a day and like all the videos be average, but none of those videos will really stand out. None of it's like epic enough where like the algorithm's gonna go, oh, this video is good. Like we need to spread it, And so like I feel like a lot of small YouTubers, they just post like videos that aren't bad, but they're not great, and they just do that, and none of them ever pop off, so they never get an audience. Where it might be better to upload half or a third or even like a fifth of the videos, but make the videos you upload so freaking good that like the algorithm has to promote it, and that it has to find audiences for it because it's such an interesting and good video. I feel like that's a much better method when you're first starting out to get more of those initial viewers, if that makes any sense. Hey, we've been hovering around 3,200 listeners for a while. Everybody here, I need you to tell your friends, your family, your dog, your mom, your dad that we are doing a stage event. I mean, I don't know, a live event on Discord. They need to get in here. I'll teach them how to pull 1 billion views a month on YouTube. No cap, right here. All the secrets being poured out. No disclaimer. Totally legit. Everything I'm saying. How effective are tags in YouTube videos? Well, I don't use tags. See, Chucky, correct me if I'm wrong, but we haven't used tags in our videos in like 3 or 4 years, right?
Yeah, we never use tags at all.
Exactly. And I mean, I think now we're averaging like 30-40 million views a video on the main channel. So I wouldn't bother with it. I mean, sure, you can put some tags. I don't think let me put this, I don't think tags hurt your video, but I really don't think they do anything, so I don't bother with them. But well, yeah, that's basically my answer for that. Let's see. What's more important, quality or consistent uploads? Quality above everything. That's it. That make the best videos you possibly can. That's at the end of the day, like that's what matters. Sometimes I go a month without uploading. It's okay. You know what I mean? As long as you're making great videos, people will watch them. I think when you set a consistent schedule and you're constantly having to upload videos that aren't as good as you'd like because you got to hit, this Monday, I said I'd upload every Monday, that's a dangerous trap because then, the viewers notice that the quality isn't as good and it makes them less likely to watch. And I think it hurts your longevity. And let me just put out there too, I don't know everything. I'm not this omnipotent being. So even though I might be speaking like I do, obviously take everything with a grain of salt. Like I said earlier, YouTube is there's a lot of different ways to be successful on YouTube. It's not a one shoe fits all type site. So yeah, grain of salt, everything I say. Let's see. How do you maintain an consistent schedule for things that have inconsistent production time, like animations and such? I've never animated anything, so not sure I can be of much help there. I'll let you figure that one out. How about you let me know when you figure that one out? See, hey, also Chucky or CeeLo, if you guys want to scroll through and see if you can find any good questions, or if you see anyone good in the audience you want to pull up. Okay.
How do you prevent burnout, Jimmy?
How do you prevent burnout? I mean, that's definitely a big one. Um, it's a hard one. The thing is, the biggest thing, no matter what, is to remember that, if you're doing it right, you're thinking about YouTube in the span of like, where will you be in 10 years, not where will you be in like the next year. You know what I mean? We're playing the long game here. I don't think YouTube's going anywhere. I think it's only going to get bigger. So really just set it up where like you like what you do. You know what I mean? Like if you just genuinely hate the videos you're filming, you need to pivot quick. You know what I mean? And if you have the fortune to start getting views and start earning money, 100% I would hire and outsource all the things you don't like. And I know a lot of you might not be at that point yet, but if you are pulling a few million views a month, like I would hire an editor. I'd hire someone that could like take a lot of the stuff, whatever it is that like anything that doesn't make you excited to get out of bed, like as soon as you can, I would outsource that. And that's in my opinion the best way to help with burnout. You shouldn't, not every day, but at least like a decent amount of days, like you should be excited to get out of bed and like make videos. If it's like a chore and it's not like you're not just like have this burning passion, like then I think your odds of success are much lower. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying like the people who are like that and who are like just obsessive, like they're probably are going to be the ones that make it. You know what I mean? That's a good one. Let me know if you guys find any other good ones. I'm gonna research my name on Twitter. Actually, let me check my verified tab.
What did you want to do before YouTube? Did you have any plans before YouTube?
I started doing YouTube when I was like 12. I started on my main channel when I was 13. So, I mean, I for whatever reason, when I was like really young, wanted to work at Walmart. I don't know why I thought it was the coolest thing. When I was like 10, but then ever since I made that first YouTube video, I've been head over heels for YouTube. It's just basically that. I mean, it was just if they literally there's only two. When I was 11, or mostly when I was like 13 is when this started, like 13 and my whole teenage years, like especially when I wasn't making any money on YouTube. It was just like people thought I was crazy because they'd be like, where do you want to go to college? What do you want to do after high school or middle school? And I'd always be like, I want to be a YouTuber. And they'd be like, well, what if that doesn't work out? We don't all get what we want. And I'd always just say like, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I'm gonna die trying. Like that's it. Like that's what I want to do, and I just don't care. I don't care if I live in a box. Like this is the thing that makes me happy, and I'm just gonna do it. You know what I mean? So it's really just been as far as back as I can remember. Just I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. There's a little motivation for the day. Everyone here, cheer me on. I wish there was some chat where you guys could like talk in. That'd be fun, so I could like see what you guys are thinking.
There is. We have stage questions right above the main stage.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, that's where I've been reading some of the questions.
Wait, stage questions. Is that under show requests?
No. You actually have to get out of the main stage area. It's just like a chat above us.
Oh, gotcha. I'm an idiot. Okay, yo, this is so much better than scrolling through Twitter. What up, everybody? How are you enjoying the talk so far? Oh, darn it. I shouldn't have watermelon. Thank you. I agree. Watermelon. Good. I'm glad the guy with the Naruto profile picture said good. Brings me great joy.
Okay, I got a good one for you. I'm currently trying to become a young designer. I'm relatively new to thumbnail overall. I want to know what overall tips you'd give for an engaging thumbnails, both on gaming and vlog and in real life content.
Got you. Thumbnails is my bread and butter. Sorry, one second. Let me keep reading this stuff in the chat. What do you use for editing? Hello. There's a lot of people saying hello. Okay, here. Can you guys practice this? Don't say anything in that chat unless it like actually adds substance. Like the amount of you just spamming hello or epic. Okay. Anyways, so what makes a good thumbnail?
Yeah, how do I make a good thumbnail? How do I get people to click my video?
I got you. 1 second. Let me check. I want more people in here. It hurts my self-esteem that it's not full in here. Should I tweet out that I'm doing this? So, yeah, we'll be fine. See, not even that many people are joining. All you guys get the inside scoop. So, what makes a good thumbnail? So, I mean, that's just so loaded. I think it's, there's so many different ways to make a good thumbnail. I mean, I can give you the generic answer, right? Like, obviously, you want to, You want it to be simple. You want them to be able to, like, when they're scrolling through their suggested or homepage or whatever touch point, you want them to instantly be able to understand what you're conveying, and you want them to feel some type of emotion. You know what I mean? And the way I like to phrase it is you want to make it so interesting or spike their curiosity or whatever emotion so much that, like, if they don't click it, they'll wonder, when they're before they go to bed, like, what happened? You know what I mean? Like an example would be like, if you uploaded a video, I rode a skateboard with 1,000 other people on it. You know what I mean? And you have a thumbnail with 1,000 people on a skateboard, right? And like people are falling off the side or whatever. And I'm envisioning like a giant skateboard and people like hanging on the side of it, whatever. Maybe it's like about to go off a big ramp. And then it's like, that's something where, like, if you don't click that, you're gonna like be so curious. It's gonna be on your mind, Later in the day when you're daydreaming, you're gonna think like, what happened? What happened to those 1,000 people on that skateboard? And so that's kind of the mindset I think you should have when making thumbnails. And yeah, I mean, I could go so much more in depth, but it'd be a lot easier if I had like a specific thumbnail to nitpick, because there are thumbnails that do well with people, there are thumbnails that do well with gaming, thumbnails that do well with objects. Like, I mean, it's impossible to just give you a one size fits all for like what makes a good thumbnail. All right, let me go back to stage questions. What was your most expensive video? Probably the last to take hand off $1 million keeps it. That was like $1 million in the top prize, but then I also gave like everyone else, like the second place guy got like 30 grand, third place 20, last place got like 10, and setting it up and everything. It probably cost like $1.2 million just for that one video. Wild. Sorry, you guys are hitting me with some good questions. It's hard. It's hard to pick. Do you ever think about quitting YouTube? I am doing YouTube till the day I die, Mr. Savage 69. I'm doing this forever. This is what I love more than anything. I'm obsessed. So never getting rid of me. I don't care if I fall down to 100 views a video. I don't care if I get 1 view a video. I'm doing it. Like, I'm never stopping. What's the best thing to start doing on YouTube? Whatever you love, whatever gets you excited, gets you out of the bed in the morning. That's the type of videos you should be making. What are you genuinely curious and passionate about? I mean, people on YouTube get views for like the strangest things. You know what I mean? Like, I bet you if there's someone who's making a living painting bowling balls. I don't know, but like, there's this one board game I love playing, and I was, watching a tutorial, watching some videos on it. It's just like not even that popular of a board game, and the guy making the videos was like a school teacher, and like in one of the videos he mentioned how his channel on just this simple board game was doing so well that he was able to like quit his job as a teacher, and he went full time making videos about this board game. You know what I mean? And that's one of those things where, like, if he was being over analytical, people would be like, don't make videos on a board game. Who cares about that board game? But it's what he loved, and it's what he was passionate about, and so that pushed him to grind and put in the effort, and he found an audience. And so yeah, my answer is make videos on whatever you love, and you'll make it a lot further. It's the same thing, like don't, people say don't do YouTube for money, and the thing is, it's not like wanting money isn't going to cause you to fail, but if that's your focus, it's like, I mean, I'll set aside money related videos like Graham, Stephen and all them, but it's just, if that's your focus, you're not going to put in as many hours, and you're not going to obsess as much than if it was something that you genuinely did as a hobby and loved creating, and used as creative outlet. Blah, blah, blah. You get the point. I don't want to ramble on too long. How do you determine what makes the cut for new content? For video ideas? Just, do I think it will be an entertaining 10, 15-minute video? Do I think it's, epic? Do I have my own unique twist to put on it? Is it, stuff like that. And honestly, like a lot of videos I make, it's like, I just try to do things that I would want to watch and that I would find cool, like on the main channel. Just Yeah, I don't know. I like videos that like just grab you right away. I like videos that are very fast paced, that don't have dull moments. And so when I just kind of make these videos with me as a viewer in mind, and when I watch them, after we edit them, I just like really scrutinize it. I'm like, this part, like because you asked how do I determine what makes a cut? It's just like, do I find it interesting or not? You know what I mean? Sometimes we'll have like 20, 30 hours of filming footage, and then we'll condense it down to an hour long video, and then we'll condense it down to like what we think is like a 15-minute video, and then I'll condense it down even more, just like relentlessly cutting anything that's not good in my opinion. Chuck or CeeLo, if either of you got a good question, hit me. If not, I'm just gonna keep scrolling through these. Why did you start doing YouTube? Dude, I was 11. I don't know. I mean, I kind of know, but that's a long story. I don't know if you want me to get into that. It's funny. I mean, the short answer is I was playing a video game online, and some hacker destroyed my base on this game, and I just was like so annoyed. I'm like so young, and and so I recorded him. I don't even think I used a screen recorder. I recorded it was such bad quality, and I was just like, this guy is hacking. He destroyed my base. He's cheating, and I uploaded it, and then then I just fell in love with YouTube and started making more and more videos. So shout out to that guy for destroying my base. Keep on scrolling. Oh, I see you unmuted.
Yeah, so here's a question for you. So how do you keep viewers watching your video and not get bored?
It's a great question, boy. Real quick before I answer this one, so I'm reading the stage questions chat. Let me know if you're enjoying this. Are you guys having fun? Pog, yes. I see a lot of yeses. Okay, it's a lot of yeses. Awesome. It's also with the PewDiePie profile picture. I'm enjoying it. I am erect. All right. Well, I'm gonna close this. Back to this. All right. What was the question again?
So how do you keep viewers watching and happy with the video?
Watching and happy with the video. Oh, wouldn't you guys out there know? What, you guys just want me to hand you everything? You want me to just start your channels for you? I'm kidding. So there's a lot to unpack there. I mean, step one, the number one thing when making a video is you need to know that in the first 30 seconds, majority of people decide whether or not they're going to watch your video. Such a crucial moment, right? I mean, think about it. You fire up your phone, you open up YouTube, you see a video, boom, you click it, right? You just saw a stupid thumbnail, you saw a title that looked kind of interesting. That even the first 10 seconds is so critical, because now they're like, hey, I clicked on it, show me what I'm going to get. Show me why I should watch this. And so if you want to convince people to watch it and you want to have good retention, which helps you obviously get promoted, you really got to grab them in that first 10. Borderline, just say the title. Reassure, if you did a video, I launched $100,000 firework, and the very first frame, second, just say, this is $100,000 firework. So they're like, okay, the title and thumbnail wasn't a lie. And then then just explain to them why they should watch it. And then just be like, and you should watch this because I'm going to light this firework, plus this $50,000 firework, plus this $10,000 firework, and I'm going to send Chandler to the moon. Whatever the heck you do in the video, right? And so that grabs them. You assure them it's not clickbait. You tell them what cool stuff's happening, and then just instantly start doing the cool stuff. You know what I mean? People, for whatever reason, they just drag it out. So we all know there's I'm not mentioning anyone in specific, but we've all seen YouTubers where it's a lot of vlog channels do it. It's whatever, eating $100 ice cream, and they'll be like, I'm gonna eat $100 ice cream, but first, and then it's earlier in the day, and it's just stuff that has nothing to do with what you clicked on. It's them birthday shopping for their mom, and it's that's not why I came here. And so that. I would say just simple. Tell them why give them why they clicked. Tell them why they should watch, and then just stick on topic. That right there isn't even super complex, but that would already put you in the upper echelon of YouTube. It's hard for a lot of people. Decent questions. Oh, we made a chat for decent questions. Oh, is that just our admins? Oh. I'll go back to stage questions. Is YouTube a stable career in your eyes? Oh, 100%. I don't know if I want to dig deep into that one, but I mean, yeah, if you, the way I see it with our content, right? If for the most part, there are people who make great videos who probably put in more effort than we do in single videos, like Chalk Wars 4. I don't know if anyone's seen that. That video probably took them like a year to make, like way more effort than we've ever put in a main channel video. But for the most part, like, you know, the way I look at it is like if we're putting in whatever multiple times more time filming than most other people, and we're spending more money, and we're using more creativity, and we're brainstorming ideas longer, and all around we're just putting in more effort, then you can, as long as it's funneled into the right idea that's interesting and people want to watch, like you will pretty consistently do well, assuming you're innovating, adapting. I mean, there's a lot of asterisks here for what I'm saying, but yeah, I do think if you're doing it right, you know what you're doing, and you're obsessive and very passionate, I do think it's pretty stable. Yes. But if you ever like lose that fire, that burning desire to just get out of bed and just grind every day and devote your life, that's where it gets dangerous, and that's where it gets not so stable, and you need to pivot to something that you enjoy. How did you decide that this will become a career, not a hobby? Dude, I don't know. I was just a young boy, and I was just like, I'm doing this or I'm gonna die trying. I wish I had a more detailed answer, but that was just it. There's no exception. I was gonna be a YouTuber, or I was like, I don't care. I'll live in a box. Like, I just wanted it so badly. I just couldn't picture a future when I was 12, 13, of me doing anything else. Which, if you don't have that level of crazy desire, it's perfectly fine. I'm just a very weird outlier. I have always had a very unhealthy obsession with being a content creator and being a YouTuber. I love this more than anything. But that's just me. And I don't, on where that came from, I don't know. It's weird. Most people at that age, most of my friends, they like the stuff they talked about is like, compared to what I was talking about when I was 13, 14, is just laughable. I'm like trying to learn how to like edit videos and upload, and when I'm 15, figuring out taxes and stuff now that I'm making money on YouTube, and my friends are like, I turned on the TV at midnight, I watched South Park. Have you ever seen South Park? It's just like, it's a different world. Oh my gosh, this person wrote a paragraph. I'm gonna skip that one. What was the most expensive video you made, then threw away in the trash? It's a good one. We've scrapped a lot of videos. And I mean, I don't scrap videos just to scrap them. Like, I mean, if we film something and I just don't think it's great, and I don't think like people genuinely love the video, then I just delete it. I don't upload it. I've done that so many times. It's kind of depressing to think about. I mean, the absurd amount of money and time and effort I've just dumped down the drain because I didn't like the way video turned out is not good. But probably one of the more recent ones was one of the most expensive ones I threw away. We tried to make the world's largest Minecraft mansion, and we made them like 3 foot by 2 feet Minecraft blocks. So if you stacked like 2 of them, it was 6 feet tall, which is like means like the average human would be the same height as 2 blocks, which is Steve's about 2 blocks in Minecraft. And like we went all out on this. Like we got thousands of Minecraft blocks in real life, skinned, engineers building this giant Minecraft mansion. We really put everything in it. Rented a place. I mean, like it was essentially like building a giant building. And all in all, I think we spent like 400 grand on that video. And yeah, it just it rained. It rained halfway through building this, and like these Minecraft blocks, the boxes had skins on them, like so they looked like blocks, like Minecraft wood skins and stuff, and they did not hold up well in the rain. It wasn't supposed to rain. We actually pushed the video 2 weeks because when we originally were going to film it, the forecast changed and it was going to rain, so we were like, okay, we'll push it 2 weeks. It wasn't supposed to rain, and then it rained like 2 days in, and then yeah, it was hot. We had to restart. There's a lot of issues. Apparently, building a mansion's harder than I thought. It's just all around. I wasn't having as much fun as I wanted, and so yeah, That was a rough one. That was a lot of effort. But there's so many videos like that. You know, when I like 3 years ago, when I was really, or probably 4 years ago, when I really first started like blowing up and getting views, it's funny. One out of every three videos I went to film, I just didn't upload. It was a problem, but my standards were just so ridiculously high. And the thing is, like, no one's ever done the kind of stuff I've done. I mean, some of it, but some of the stuff like I don't know, like playing Rocket League in real life, you know, buying 10 cars and painting them colors and getting a giant soccer ball and playing Rocket League or, I don't know, whatever. Look, scroll through our videos, any of the things we've done. Since I don't have any references to go off of because no one's really done them before, sometimes I do these, you know, I would do these crazy experiments. Like, I have so many, like, frick, what are some other ones we deleted? Anyways, you get the point. I don't have any way of knowing what's gonna happen. Oh, like we we tried to climb a wall with plungers. I got like 1,000 plungers, strapped them to Chris, and we tried to climb a wall. It didn't work. And some other stuff like that. And since I don't have any reference for how this stuff will play out, it's like a lot of it. It was like, oh, I think this will be cool, but I don't actually know, you know. And then I do said thing, and it's like not as cool as I thought it would be. And so then it's like, oh, well, now I can't upload it. You know what I mean? So that was the case for a lot of videos back then because I was doing a lot of like almost like scientific videos back then. But even now, it's kind of the same way. I don't know. That's what happens when you try to be different and push boundaries and go all out. Sometimes some things just don't turn out how you'd like, but that's all part of the process. Anyways, I feel like I was on that topic for a while. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll back through the questions. Also, let me know again if you guys are enjoying this. What if you are younger? Do you just grind? I've noticed that most of the popular YouTubers are adults. Tommy in it. I think that dude 17, closing in on 10 million subscribers. I mean Charlie and she's doing well on YouTube. Like, there's a lot of people that are like whatever teenagers that are doing well on YouTube. So nope, you don't have to be an adult to do well. Let me scroll down to the bottom. See what you guys are saying. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Sorry. Oh, by the way, sorry if I sound super serious while doing this. I don't mean to. Sometimes I forget to like when I like talk about YouTube, I get locked in because very passionate about it, and sometimes I forget to laugh a little bit. Okay, there's a lot of questions. Let me slow this down. Are there going to be more lives like this? Of course. I mean, if you guys want more, I can. I know that not everyone that follows me and is in the server, you know, is trying to be a YouTuber. So I don't know if all of them will be about YouTube like this because I am a little worried like this might only really because I am getting like very nitty gritty with how to be a YouTuber. I'm worried this might only appeal to like, you know, a subsection of you guys. But no, if you guys enjoy these, I can do these a little bit. Let me scroll down. How do I get in one of your videos? Stay in this server. I'm gonna do this for another 10 minutes, so we'll go till 7:45 East Coast time. We got about 10 more minutes, so I'm gonna try to get a few more questions in. Make a podcast channel. Here, actually, if I did a podcast, would you guys listen to it, or do you hate me? Yes, it's a lot of yes. I mean, I guess people who are listening here are probably some of my most hardcore fans. So I don't know what else I expected you to say. Actually, you know what would be fun and would be a good takeaway for me, actually? What could you guys message in the stage question chat? What was your favorite video? Main channel video. Which one do you like the most? I'll give you a second to type them out. Tag. Buying everything in the store. Island was a really good one. Team Trees. Oh, of course. Don't say Team Trees. I mean, that's obviously the GOAT. Monopoly. You know what I always find interesting when asking what people's favorite videos are. I always get different answers, right? Like here, I'll just read them. Fit in the triangle, hide and seek, stormtroopers, bounty hunter, like Orbeez. It's literally like there's like 20 in a row that were all completely different. Which is what I find fascinating, that we're able to like have people watch every video, but every video is so different. Do you have the intention to make MrBeast Burger all around the world? Of course. We're currently on 800 restaurants. It just takes a while to scale up. I admit I'm new to running restaurants. All right. You don't have to keep telling me about your favorite videos. Let's jump back to questions. Let me see here. I just got a text. It was not from someone asking questions. One of my friends asked if I wanted to get food. If you're in here, maybe when I finish. What up, Chuck?
What's your favorite video that we've recorded this year? Main channel.
I will answer that after I answer this very important question. Do you like Boruto now that it's getting good? I'll be honest, I can't stand Boruto. It is boring. It might be getting good, but I mean, you're telling me I got to suffer through 200 episodes of just average animation, average storyline to get there? No, thank you. Like, maybe I'm gonna wait until Boruto gets good, and then I'm just gonna pick it up. Like, I'm just gonna skip 200 episodes. It's just, compared to Naruto, it's just not the same. Anyways, sorry. Sidetrack for those of you that watch. Actually, you know what? One more question before we go back in that. Anyone listening, what's your favorite anime? My favorite, obviously, Naruto. Death Note, Sword Art Online, Dr. Stone, Demon Slayer. Interesting. You know, someone remind me, just tweet at me tomorrow to like scroll through this chat and look for anime recommendations. Currently, I'm watching Steins Gate season 2. So season 1 was good. Oh wow! Conveniently, as I said that, someone's like, "You gotta watch Steins Gate." Yeah, I'm watching Steins Gate right now. So I like season 1. It's good. Avatar. anyways, all right. Back to YouTube. Back to what everyone here came for. All right, let's see. I saw a question that looked good. Oh, wait. Actually, Chucky, you had a question?
Yeah, what's your favorite video that we've recorded this year?
Oh, I can't answer that. The answer is always the last video. If the last video is not my favorite, then I'm failing. What's your favorite platform? I don't know. Maybe YouTube? The one that gave me everything. How much do you earn from YouTube? $3.50. $3.50. That's what I earn on a monthly basis. I'm just really good at budgeting. Is having 400 subs and an average 50 views a video good? Sure. I mean, it doesn't matter what your average is. You just need to really focus on getting a good video that like pops off and helps you grow your audience. If that makes any sense? Inspiration to start YouTube. Cliche, but if you need inspiration, probably not meant to be. Is it good to post videos that are trending at the moment? Dude, like, I'm telling you, like, people think it's like jumping on trends or growth hacking or whatever, and that stuff works. Sure, if like there's a trend going around, if you do it, your video might do a little bit better. But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, just make videos that you love. Make videos that you're passionate about. Find something that you just have this burning desire to do, and you just can't envision doing anything else. And like, if you find that, it doesn't matter about like growth hacks and stuff like that. Like, it does, but for the most part, you're gonna just work so much more naturally because you love what you do, that it's OP. Like, you will have an unfair advantage. Like, people who love what they do are not on the same playing field as people that don't. Like, it's just not fair. You know what I mean? And I know it's easier said than done to find what you love, but it's worth searching for. When did you become so famous? I don't know. Is it hard to be a YouTuber? Are you going to make videos in another country? Well, I'm seeing how there's a thing called COVID. Kind of hard to go to other countries at the moment. Here, can one of you hit me with questions? It's going so fast, it's hard to read. Um, but just drawing a blank on these. Here, actually, while they're looking, I'm gonna pop open Twitter. Oh, Mystery Ore. Yo, what up? Wait, is he in here? Mystery Ore. Can we pull him to the main stage? I don't know what his.
Yeah, I think I can.
If you see him.
All right, I'm gonna open it. And just request
Wait,
to
Mystery.
join.
Tell me you. So I don't know if you guys ever saw that video where it was like beating Minecraft how Mojang intended it. The thumbnail was like a dirt house or whatever. But that video popped off.
Mystery or request to speak real quick, and I'll accept you.
Or don't worry about it. I mean, we only have 3 minutes left. If there's any creators out there, feel free to tweet at me. I'll try to see if I can find any. Of course, everything's loading slow right now. Ooh, good one. So someone said, do subscribers are subscribers important for growing your channel? I mean, just to be honest, I guarantee you, like any of you that have like, 10, 20,000, whatever, or 100,000, I don't know how big you guys' channels are, even 100. I guarantee you majority of your views are not coming from the sub box. They might be coming from subscribers, but it's when they open up YouTube and you're on their homepage. I mean, like, just statistically, majority of you here like don't check your YouTube sub box hardly ever. Like, and maybe I'm wrong, but like for my channel, very little of my views come from the sub box. It mostly comes from homepage and suggested. I'm gonna keep scrolling. Chuck, did you have one? Oh, we're winding down. Got 1 minute left. This is a very long question. Sorry, I'm just skipping over the long ones. Here, Chuck, I'll let you pick the last question of the night.
Oh gosh, how important is it to pivot content?
Wait, why did we just jump up to 4,000? Wait, come on. Really? I'm talking here for 45 minutes and we're having around 3,200 listeners. And I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna go. And then you guys are like, yep, let's just spike the views, the listeners. Anyways, what were you gonna say?
How important is it to pivot your content? Do you think it's really important to do so?
Oh, of course. I wish whoever asked that question was in here, because then I would ask them this, like, how old are you? And hopefully they would say something like 18, right? And so, and this hypothetical person, I'm not going to continue with this analogy because it might get confusing, but if you're 18 right now, think of the videos you watched when you were 12, 13, right? You probably watched, I don't know, was that like the Ray William Johnson arc? Maybe that might have even been after Ray William Johnson, but probably watched like a lot of older creators like that. Ray William Johnson, Sky Does Minecraft, those types of people, right? And you don't watch them anymore, and crap. Well, here, take them out of the equation because I don't want to speak on anyone's specific channel. Just you picture, everyone, let's picture who you watched 5-6 years ago. There's a good chance a lot of those creators you don't watch anymore, and a large part of that is because they didn't adapt and they didn't innovate. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, it's very important that you're constantly adapting and switching things up because if you get stale, it doesn't matter how great what you're doing is. Like, eventually people do get bored. Same thing with TV, anything, even Netflix. Like, you can't watch the same thing over and over again, year after year after year after year after year after year. Like, eventually you just move on. You know what I mean? You just normalize to it. And so, anyways, yes, to answer the question, very important. If you're a creator, always adapt, always pivot. And yeah, that was a fun little show. We've been going for, actually I started a little early, so we've been going for about 50 minutes. I hope you guys got lots of good information, lots of stuff. I like getting feedback, makes me happy. So I'm gonna, later tonight when I'm laying in bed, I'll probably read a lot of tweets. So if you want to just tweet at me what you thought of this, that'd be cool. Literally just tweet at MrBeast. Tell me your thoughts. And yeah, this was fun. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. I hope I was able to add value and help you guys better your YouTube channels. I'm gonna head out. Thank you, everybody.